Thank you for joining us. If you just did, you're still watching Smart 24 TV, and SMB continues with me, Rita Cabanyoro. And now we're going to be speaking about why you need to trade with crypto and diving us through all this about these particular insights about crypto, getting to know what more there is around there is KILLIAN. Is that the name? Yes. MUGENYI, who is the co-founder and director at Nile One, and is here as a blockchain advocate to dive us through to understand why we need to go and as well utilize cryptocurrency. Thank you so much for joining us this particular morning and for your time.
Thank you for having me today.
And if you could now take us through first things first,
Yep.
the insight about cryptocurrency, what it is, what do we need to know about crypto trading, what entails around that particular perspective.
Okay, thank you for having me today. It's a pleasure coming to Smart 24 today and speak about a topic and a business that I'm very passionate about. I've been in the business since 2016. The time we got in, it was very interesting because it was starting out with very few cryptocurrencies in the market. As of today, if you checked one of the most popular sites, which is CoinMarketCap, you'll see about 18,000 cryptocurrencies out there. So it has become a very huge market, and with a very big number of projects to invest in, it gets very confusing. For us, it was a little bit easier to process because we had very few cryptocurrencies or projects to review, and you easily know what to invest in because the choices are few. But now, if you get in right now as a newbie, you need a lot of guidance, and that has been one of our vision at Nile One, that through education.
If you could first take us through, I'm going to drive you operations.
Yes.
Now we want to first understand basics on crypto, cryptocurrency, and what difference is it between crypto and then blockchain? Someone would be confused at this moment.
Okay, so the underlying technology itself is blockchain. I call it the operating system. So on top of the operating system, they build applications. Just like you have Windows and you have Microsoft Word. Windows, I would not directly compare, but it would be more of the blockchain. And then the application, let's say Microsoft Word, is the crypto you have. So crypto, and in itself, is just one application on the blockchain. So blockchain provides a lot of opportunities. For example, the first blockchain created was Bitcoin. And this blockchain was meant to represent money. Bitcoin is money, and money is just one application that you can have. So we have others which can be in medical, which can be in transport, in things like voting, because the most attractive things about crypto and blockchain in general is, first of all, the transparency. Since it's run on an open ledger, reviewed and can be verified, you cannot fake, so there is the protection of counterfeit. You cannot counterfeit crypto or Bitcoin, for example. It is immutable. Nobody controls it. It's decentralized, so there is no one person that can wake up in the morning and say, hey, Bitcoin is shut down. If you shut it down in your country, you're just blocking people from accessing these platforms, but the blockchain itself cannot be shut down. It will continue.
So it continues.
Absolutely.
Just like, okay, to put it in context, when we were shut down on Facebook, which is still the same case, we don't shut down the entire community around the world.
Absolutely.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay, and also you talked about you're doing something that you're passionate about all your life. Where do you drive the inspiration and confidence that this is working in Africa, more so in Uganda?
Okay, of course, I see our government has taken a cautious approach in handling crypto. It's not easy to process in the beginning or even know the value of the whole ecosystem. But I believe going forward, through education and training people and the value of cryptocurrencies, people will start to see how they can contribute and how it can also change their lives. So I live in Europe, and I traveled back here to Uganda to run our business at Nile One. And our purpose here is to encourage, especially the youth, because there's a challenge of availability of jobs. And the youth are the easiest people that can adopt these risky, ventures. And it is rewarding when you put in the time. So I believe that when people start to understand the value of cryptocurrencies and blockchain, definitely adoption will come through automatically. So in that way, we encourage people to explore, be open-minded. We're not telling you that, hey, crypto is the only thing you have to do, because you don't have to give up your day job or your investments that you do in maybe real estate or whatever, but add it on as one of your portfolio investments. Give it a try, see how it works out. I mean, when you get into maybe a swimming pool and you don't know how to swim, you need to go through the shallow end, give it a try until you become an expert and take it up, because most of us now, crypto is our life and we take it as a full-time job.
Full-time one,
Yeah.
indeed. And at Nile One, this is your job.
Absolutely.
This is the daily routine engagement.
Absolutely.
Which drives me to a question of capacity here. For the startups, there is someone who would want to maybe do an organization or an initiative around crypto building and advocating for that.
Yeah.
What is the way to go with that?
For us at Nile One, I'm a self-made entrepreneur and investor in cryptocurrencies. I started out absolutely with my own investment, very small, but over the years I've tried to learn the ways how to build a portfolio, how to diversify, and we have survived. Because crypto is not something you're going to invest in, sit there in one place monitoring the screen all the time. No, it gives you a lot of freedom. So we call it financial freedom, because it is that you don't have a boss, to tell you what to do. Personally, you've got me out of my bed very early today. I don't really get out of bed at this time.
Because it's financial freedom, so you don't know the hustle of the daily morning.
I'm beyond that now.
Okay, please continue sharing with us.
Yeah, but so Nile One is providing facilities. First of all, we have the academy where we train.
We're going to invoice you on that.
I'm
but,
sorry.
Before I take you or to take us through that,
Yes.
about the experience of investing in cryptocurrency, how is it like? If you could enlighten us more, but from your personal perspective, share with us that kind of experience investing in crypto. Is it rewarding as such?
It is. Well, for those that know me, I talked to a couple of my friends back in the day when around 2016, 2017, about crypto. Personally, I got to know about it in about 2015. At the time, I was still working at one of the Airtel call centers. And when I moved to Europe, then there were more possibilities. In Uganda, there's a lot of limitations with how you move your money through the bank, and there's a lot of backlog on regulation. But what I can say, first of all, investing in crypto is an emotional roller coaster. Prices go up and down in a crazy way. So if you're new to the market, it's very confusing. It can be exciting. It can be depressing. So there's a lot of emotion involved. So that is one of the skills that you have to learn, how to control emotion. Then you will know when to get in and when to get out, because as newbies, most people come into the market when they see maybe an ad on TikTok like, hey, there's this crypto Shiba. It's going up 20,000% in 1 week. So somebody comes in at that time. But at that time, the market is at the peak. So unfortunately, this person will come in there, wake up in the morning, and it's gone down. So they're like, oh, now what is this? It's fake, it's all this and that. But it's because they got in at the wrong time. So these are the skills you grow to learn along the way as you invest, when to get into the market, how to do fundamental and technical analysis, how to choose projects. You don't have to invest in everything. And at some point, it's best to be out of the market than being in the market, because there are times where nobody can really tell where it's going.
Okay.
Just like recently, the market was going up, and then suddenly we had a war started by Russia. Ukraine. Everything started going down. The Russian currency went down by 70% in 24 hours. So you can see how these things can go. But as you get into the market and over time, you start to become comfortable to make decisions, and sometimes I don't even bother to look at the market because it can be so stressing.
You're lining up your emotions to be stable every time.
Yes.
And share with us also on the good about crypto in regards to exemplarities that are there. For example, if I'm trading money here in shillings, we've got a 50,000, there is a 20,000. So the examples of currencies I'm giving.
Okay.
Does this apply to crypto?
Yes, it applies in crypto. Like I said, crypto is based on a blockchain. So blockchains vary in different ways. Bitcoin was the first one. Its purpose was just one. We have what we call a white paper when they're starting a project. So this outlines what the purpose of this blockchain is and what problem it's trying to solve. So Bitcoin's purpose was, first of all, to decentralize money. Okay. Most of what you call money in your pockets is what we call fiat currencies. These are basically backed by the government, the trust you have in the government. If you don't trust your government, let's give an example of Zimbabwe. Yeah, you can see what happens to the currency. So that central system is a very negative thing to a currency. But as Bitcoin is a decentralized ledger, no single person is controlling it. So the inflation is in the code. Because in Bitcoin we have what we call mining. This is the way new tokens come into circulation. It's basically a network of supercomputers that are doing processing of transactions and approvals. And the ones that process the transactions are rewarded in terms of new Bitcoin. But this Bitcoin has a limit. The maximum amount that can ever exist is 21 million Bitcoins. Okay, so nobody will come from nowhere. Like you can go on a computer, maybe you're in a bank, and just type, hey, let me give Rita 10 million shillings on her account. You cannot do that. It goes through a process. It doesn't mean like, hey, you call the bank and say, you know what, Mr. Governor, please print us 1 billion shillings, put it into circulation. So that is not there. Then I'll speak about the second biggest cryptocurrency, what we call alternative. Bitcoin, since it was the first, it's like the king of, let's say, crypto. Then there are what we call altcoins, the alternative coins, anything other than Bitcoin. So it's the number 2 coin. It came in with extra features, I would say. So it's like creating Windows. Then somebody comes with the Apple system and it has some improved features added on top of the old one. So in this way, they have now what we call smart contracts. You can create your project to do anything you like, anything. It could be voting, for example. It's transparent. If Rita votes right now, the count goes there. Of course, that might take time to adopt, but in other fields like...
Speaking about voting, I feel like it's something we need in this country.
I would not like to comment much on that, but yeah,
and,
it would be very helpful.
Speak to us about what should be done in Africa to improve financial technology in that particular regard. Was there a number of people who do not know even where to begin from, but you can as well lead us through where to begin from. We're speaking about cryptocurrency. Someone is confused. Okay, how much do I need to have to get onto a crypto technology or crypto trading?
Yeah. Okay, so I believe this is why our focus is Nile One is so much onto the youth. These are the guys that you can easily approach. They are ready to take risks because they don't have much to lose because there are no jobs. So in this way, we believe that the first and most important thing is education. There is no purpose of us creating applications that people don't know how to use. So through education, we teach you how to, first of all, open up an account on the platform where you trade, how to move, send and receive your cryptocurrencies, how to store it, how to secure it. So if you learn these basic things, then you're really set to start exploring other technical ways of managing crypto. And then the second thing I believe in Europe, first of all, internet is very cheap. It's very accessible everywhere you go. You'll have 5G. But in Africa, we have a problem of poor infrastructure, especially communications. So that is also one hindrance thing. Of course, I believe the government and with cooperation with maybe the private sector, they can help to improve this. That way, because in crypto, all you need, one, is an internet connection. You have a mobile device, it could be your phone, laptop, or tablet. That's what you need to access the internet, open your website where you trade, the crypto exchange. Money.
I don't need
you see, money
like
you do. But this comes in at the end because you have to learn how to manage these things before you get into the investment point. But everyone comes with gains. They are there actually, because crypto for sure. I would say it is real. It is here to stay. So if you're out there and you think you're sinking your head in the sand, pretending like it's gonna pass, it's only growing bigger. So as an advocate, we say that give it a chance. Much as you might not invest right now, I mean, start to read, give it some time, because you don't want to be like the guy who never learned how to use the internet, cannot even open up an email address. And the first thing when you buy a new mobile phone is put your email address, because this is how you log in. And in the future, as we go, we have what we call the Web 3. Web 3 is the new internet built on blockchain. This is where we're going. It is going to be an internet, we call it the internet of value, whereby, for example, you have a good following on Twitter, you put some useful posts, it could be any kind of post you like. So if I follow you and I like your post, I reshare it, because with Web3, all these platforms, you see when you're logging to your Facebook, for example, they ask, insert your email and password, right? But in Web3, all you need is to connect your wallet. So this wallet will have crypto, and it's connected, let's say, to Twitter. So if I like your post, I get to pay you. You know, you don't need to have a middleman. So this is also one of the value of cryptocurrency. No middleman. Everything is handled by a code. So I don't have to trust you, or you don't need to trust me. If I know that I'm trading, I'm selling something on the platform, just put it there. I like it. I confirm, sell. Money is transferred to you,
so
product is transferred to me.
Where you make me understand.
Yeah.
On speed,
I'm sorry.
When we go on Twitter, where we're heading on the third wave, you're saying if at all business people are able to conduct it using their Twitter, if you come like my tweet on me,
yes,
you're paying
you
money.
Get paid. You, the content provider.
Is a good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a good one. I feel like it's going to transform a lot of people. But then where does it leave the other person that we now want to help? We're speaking about the low income earners. Should it be, because I feel like crypto is categorized for some hierarchy of people, and this is what the public has actually, some of the public takes it that way.
Okay.
You could change the narrative here, or you could clear the air for us.
Yes. I would say I started investing in about 2016 with about, I think it was 50 euros. 50 euros. So in Uganda shilling, that is about maybe 250K. So crypto is I think the one industry that you can come in with the lowest kind of money and make the highest kind of gains. When people look at crypto, the first thing they look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is very expensive right now. Myself, I don't trade Bitcoin because I believe that the people that made money already made it. Bitcoin, when I got to discover it around 2015, it was only $120 each Bitcoin. Right now, today, is over $41,000. So where am I going to get $41,000 to invest, and what am I expecting in return? So this is where it comes in with the altcoins. There are so many new projects coming up. So with your good research, belonging to good social networks, like I use Telegram and Twitter, this is a very good source of information, anything to do with cryptocurrencies. So you discover new projects, something absolutely fresh, not yet listed on the exchange. You read through what its intentions are. It costs a couple of cents, or with 0.000 something. These are, as a new person in the crypto with low income, you can come in with $100, invest in this kind of project in the early stages, which we call, usually it was called ICO, initial coin offering. And then by the time it is listed on the big platform, trust me, with crypto, as the demand goes up, price definitely goes up. Just 1.5 weeks ago, there's a coin which was listed. In 24 hours, it went up by 20x. So if I had invested my $20, or let's say $10 in this business, I would have $200. So
that is times 20.
Yes, times the money you've invested. So if it was $20, I'd have $400 in 24 hours. So you can see, depending on how much you invest.
It's a huge transformation in
Absolutely.
it. And how about, because I do believe in every business, there is competition. In every business, let it be minimal, small, or maximum.
Yes.
Where does competition range when you're trading crypto? Do firms or institutions or organizations, okay, are you having competition at Nile One, for example, if we were to put it in context here?
Yes.
And then from the part of individuals who are trading crypto, is there competition too? Because someone could be worried that, hey, I'm competing with someone and then I need to beat them up. I have to have this vision and target to achieve it.
Okay.
And then at the back of my mind, I know I've got a competitor. How does it work with crypto trading?
With crypto on an individual basis, if I'm a sole investor, there is basically no competition. You are your own competition. Because at the end of the day, it's you who decides where to invest, which platform to use, and so on. But on institutional bit, for example, us, what we do, there are many people that do what we do. But you just have to figure out how best to deliver your product. The competition I see mostly is in what we call crypto exchanges. These are online platforms where we trade. So I have to choose where to trade based on a couple of factors. First of all, I'll consider the rating of the exchange. How secure is this exchange? Because we have platforms you can see the rating. Second of all, how much volume does it trade in a day? I could be a big investor. I want to trade on a high volume platform. Because I don't want to come in with a lot of money and then I am owning the whole, the whole board order book. So that is one thing. Then the second thing is they offer kind of additives. If you sign up with our platform, we're going to give you $100 for signing up. This kind of thing. They have affiliate marketing. And
how much money are you signing up with?
You don't sign up with any money. It's free. All platforms are free to sign up.
I see that is a kind of enticement.
Yeah, it's free to sign up.
Someone signs up and then $100
yes.
is the starting point
yes.
for them.
They give you $100, which you can start to trade.
Okay.
Yeah, it varies. So this is where the competition comes in. I'll look like, hey, Coinbase is giving me $100. These guys are giving me $20. So where should I go? Yeah, so that kind of thing. What you have to know, crypto is a very low entry point into business. You don't need 10 million shillings to come into it. Any amount that you can transfer, at least I know the minimum amount on most platforms is $10. With $10, come into the market, test it out. You know, you could lose it or not, but it's not going to kill you. Okay. Then you learn. Then later on, you try to scale up as you grow.
All right. We've seen economies, for example, Russia, which recently came to highlight that it has now legalized crypto trading or cryptocurrency because of what is, I mean, Ukraine, I take it back. Ukraine legal cryptocurrency because they were seeing hope of the economic recovery in cryptocurrency. How true is this?
It's very true because...
Can economies recover with cryptocurrency? Where do we drive this hope?
Yes, I believe it's possible and it is tested. A country called Ecuador, El Salvador, adopted cryptocurrency and they legalized it as legal tender. So with Bitcoin in El Salvador, you can live your life normally. You buy groceries and everything using crypto. So what happened to Russia also is when they started the war, they were taken off the SWIFT system. The SWIFT system is what allows banks to transfer money internationally. So if you're cut off from the international market that way, you cannot sell, for example, your goods abroad or oil and everything. This is why the Russian currency dropped so badly like that. So if you have crypto, you know very well it is immutable. Much as the government will say, hey, don't trade it, but they have no way really to control it in that way, okay? But we know that there are ways we can provide regulations and keep people in line. We don't want fraudsters to come into it, money launderers, you know, people who are scamming to steal people's money through crypto because they will not be tracked. So there are ways to do that. And we're trying to formulate that kind of regulatory framework that the government can use to do that. And you can see that with Ukraine, they were able to raise a lot of funds around the world, so it's easy to receive money. You just post your crypto wallet on Twitter. Hey, this is the Ukraine wallet for support.
And then transactions start coming in.
Anybody in the world can donate any amount.
Okay.
Just direct. It's a peer-to-peer. There's no middleman. And of course, this is how it can help others to come out of this kind of situation.
Share with us on threats that are associated with the crypto or trading. I recently was reading, that was like 2 months back, if not 3 months back, when BBC highlighted there was a crypto attack in regards to hawkers entering certain organizations or institutions through crypto trading, and then a lot of billions was, lost.
Yes.
Does that come with ease? When
Absolutely.
is it possible
Absolutely.
When is it possible that hackers can, hack into a very strong system? I don't know how strong it was, and then a lot of funds are lost.
Yeah.
What are the threats there?
People think of hacking as this, rocket science. Hacking can be done in so many ways. For example, I could be sitting here, out of nowhere, I get a little bit of your information. I can predict a lot of things. Your passwords, of course I know your name, I could know your email address, and these are the most things that we use to log into crypto. They are very insecure. But all in all, what I know is the first and most dangerous thing is hacking, and this happens mostly to the crypto exchanges. These guys store most of the crypto in one wallet, because as a blockchain, for example, Ethereum, anything built on Ethereum and is on a crypto exchange is just one, let's say, bank account. Yeah. But to separate yours from mine, they put a tag. You could be number 1, I could be number 2, number 3, and they know how much you hold of the entire thing. So these crypto guys know, the hackers know this stuff. And they know how to maneuver through the system. They have the technology. They have insiders that can provide information. There's a lot of collaboration.
Okay.
And that is why when you're choosing the right platform, you have to know the security and the rating. I lost money myself in one of the crypto exchanges which was hacked. Luckily, it was insured, so at least I recovered about 95%.
Let's return from the break and you share with me that experience. We'll take a short break. We'll return shortly to discuss what more risks are there, and then about copyright around and government policy to improve crypto trading in the country. We'll take a break. We return.